English Premier League match in 2025-2026 EPL season. What a great moment we are going to witness over the weekend on Sunday. One of the toughest English Premier League games in the season. Over the weekend will be Liverpool facing Manchester City in the English Premier League. Manchester City is second in the English Premier League. Arsenal is first in the English Premier League, and Liverpool is fifth in the English Premier League. And they are going to face one of the most difficult seasons ever against one of the best English Premier League clubs, against Pep Guardiola versus Ancelotti in the English Premier League match day 25. Who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake? Is it going? Man City have won 51 matches against Liverpool. 53 of those matches has ended up in a draw. And Liverpool has won 67 matches against Manchester City, who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake. And in the Spanish La Liga, Mallorca facing FC Barcelona, Valencia facing Real Madrid. Who is dropping points over the weekend and who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake over the weekend? Is it going to be a moment for Liverpool? Is it going to be a moment for Real Madrid? And is it going to be a moment for FC Barcelona? Or is it going to be a moment for Real Madrid? And who has the chance of dropping the 3 maximum? And who has the chance of dropping the 3 maximum points over the weekend? Man City is in great form. Liverpool is in great form. These two clubs are doing so well when it comes to the UEFA Champions League. These clubs are doing so well when it comes to the English Premier League. Liverpool was leading the English Premier League table before dropping all the maximum points, and then Arsenal took charge of the English Premier League table and they are dominating the English Premier League. Can Liverpool win against Manchester City, or can Man City win against Liverpool? Which one of these two teams has 99.9% chance of picking the 3 maximum points at stake over this weekend? A moment for Liverpool or a moment for Man City? Man City has done so well to make sure they win the English Premier League season, but their best is not good enough, and they are 6 points behind. They are 6 points, whilst Arsenal is leading the pack with 53 points. 6 points, second position, and Arsenal is dominating the English Premier League season ahead of Liverpool. Renzo Happyzan, how are you doing, my brother? Hope you're good. When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the channel going. We are heading towards the weekend, and today is Friday. We are heading to, thank you so much, Renzo. Thank you so much for being good. And I know everything is also going well for you this weekend and this afternoon. But which club do you support? We are heading towards the weekend in the Spanish La Liga, in the English Premier League, in the German Bundesliga, in the French Ligue 1. And I see Hussein Laskari. MashaAllah, Hussein, how are you doing? And assalamu alaikum to you once again. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. We are heading towards the weekend. It's all about football. It's all about sports. Who is winning over the weekend? Man City facing Liverpool. What do you think the scoreline will be? Man City facing Liverpool. Liverpool playing at home, Man City going away. Who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake? Is it going to be for Man City, or is it going to be for Liverpool? If City wins, you will come, man. You welcome, man. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the channel active. Let's keep the channel going. Thank you so much for the love emojis, and thank you so much for the emojis you are dropping out for me. Who is winning over the weekend? Since 1995, Liverpool has been dominating against Man City. But since then, City have been so much good over Liverpool, winning 51 matches. 53 of those matches has ended up in a draw, and it's still Pep Guardiola dominating the English Premier League season ahead of Liverpool. And we never walk alone. Are we going to experience another we never walk alone this week? So much, my brother. How can Liverpool win this game against Man City, who is bent on winning the English Premier League? Is winning the English Premier League 2025-2026. Can Liverpool win it, or can Man City win it? And in the Spanish La Liga 2025-2026 season, it is a moment for FC Barcelona, who is dominating the Spanish La Liga table ahead of Real Madrid with a point to lose the title, and Arsenal second with 6 points. Can Man City do it over the weekend? How is the weekend going to be for Man City? How is the weekend going to be for Liverpool? And how is the weekend going to be for Manchester United, for Tottenham Hotspur, for Chelsea, and for Aston Villa, who lost on match day 23? Can Aston Villa win again this weekend? A weekend everyone has been waiting for. A weekend everyone has been thinking of. Renzo said hi. Renzo, how are you doing? We are heading towards another final weekend. A weekend where everyone will be excited in the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, in all the leagues across the length and breadth of Europe. Who is going to smile this weekend, and who will cry this weekend? Valencia playing at home and welcoming Real Madrid. FC Barcelona is also playing away against Mallorca. And who is dropping a point, and who is winning the 3 maximum points at stake this weekend? Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Aston Villa. Are you in USA? No, I'm not in US. I'm in Dubai currently. I'm in Dubai. I'm not in US. Pray I go to US for everything to also be okay. We all wish the best for ourselves, but our best will always not be good enough. But we always want to be at the best places in our entire life. Where are we going to be? Where will it be this weekend? With full of smiles, or with full of tears? Who is winning this weekend, and who is dropping the 3 maximum points at stake this weekend? Man City facing Liverpool, and Man United facing Tottenham Hotspur. Who is winning this weekend, and who is dropping the 3 maximum points at stake this weekend? Are we going to experience one of the best moments in the English Premier League? Are we going to experience one of the best moments in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, in the Italian Serie A? Who is winning this weekend, and who is dropping the 3 maximum points at stake this weekend? Are you a Liverpool? Are you a Man City fan? Are you a Chelsea fan? Who is your club going to play against, and which club do you really support? Let's have a great moment over this weekend, and let's see how best things will be for the club that you support this weekend. Man City versus Liverpool. 51 wins against Liverpool and 67 wins for Liverpool against Manchester City since 1995. The last time Man City won a huge margin against Liverpool was in 1995, 6-0, and City also did the same thing in 1995 against Liverpool. But we are heading towards another great weekend. How is the scoreline going to be? Is Man City going to win to close the gap on Arsenal, or is Arsenal going to win to make sure they win and they dominate the gap against Manchester City in the English Premier League match day 25? How is the season going to be for one of the best clubs in the English Premier League? Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. Who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake at Anfield? Will it be Man City or will it be Arsenal? Will it be Liverpool or will it be Manchester United over the weekend? Man United in 3 matches picking all the 3 maximum points at stake against Fulham, against Arsenal and against Manchester City, winning all the 3 matches. Now they'll be facing Tottenham Hotspur, whom they lost the UEFA Europa League to. Can Manchester United win once again to make it 4 wins in 4 matches? Manchester United have not lost a single game in all the competitive matches that they have played in. Are we going to experience one of the best moments in the English Premier League this weekend? Man United will be facing Tottenham Hotspur at Anfield. Liverpool will be welcoming Manchester City on match day 25, 2025-2026 season. 6th placed English Premier League club facing 2nd place English Premier League club Man City versus Liverpool at Anfield. Who is winning the 3 maximum points at stake? Pakistan mapping. Hey, hi my brother, how are you doing? Mashallah, mashallah. We are heading straight to the weekend. Liverpool at Anfield hosting Manchester City. Who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake? Will it be in favor of Man City or will it be in favor of Liverpool? Who is winning and who is dropping the 3 maximum points at stake? If Liverpool drops a point, they'll be dropping a point in the pecking order against one of the dominant forces, and they'll be out of Europe, sit in the English Premier League table with 39 points. Chelsea 5th with 40 points. Manchester United 4th with 41 points. Who? The best class when it comes to the English Premier. I remember you, my brother. I remember you and I remember you so well. English Premier League match day 25. Who is winning and who is dropping the 3 maximum points at stake? Man United has done so well to make sure the season goes well for them. City is doing better to make sure the season goes well for them to pick a silverware. And Man City is in the finals of the EFL Cup and they'll be facing Arsenal at Wembley. But this weekend is about Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. Can Liverpool drop a point or can Liverpool win the 3 maximum points at stake and make sure they secure a better spot on the English Premier League table and move out of the 6th position to a well comfortable place on the English Premier League table? Where do you think the weekend top liners will be? In the English Premier League, it's about Manchester City versus Liverpool at Anfield. The 2 teams, whoever drops a point loses the title, loses the top 4 race. If Man City drops another point again, that means Arsenal will automatically win the English Premier League if they win. So which club is dropping a point and which club is picking the 3 maximum points at stake? And which club do you really support? Is it Manchester United or is it Man City or is it Chelsea or is it Manchester United? When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share and subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the channel growing and let's make it better. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep the channel active. Let's keep the channel growing. Which club do you really support and which club is winning this weekend? Manchester City versus Manchester versus Liverpool. Man United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake this weekend? Join the live stream and comment, share and subscribe to SATV Sports. That's your only ultimate destination for sports. Who is winning this weekend? Manchester City versus Liverpool at Anfield. Man City traveling all the way from the Etihad Stadium to face Liverpool at Anfield. Can Man City bring the 3 maximum points at stake to the Etihad Stadium? And can Ghanaian international Antoine Semenyo, who has scored against Liverpool this season with FC Bournemouth, can he score for Man City against Liverpool? He is doing so well since joining Liverpool, since joining Manchester City in the January transfer window. He's been in great form with both Man City and FC Bournemouth. This weekend, is it Liverpool or is it Manchester City? The three maximum points at stake. One club needs to win it, and the club can be Liverpool and the club can be Manchester City. But these two clubs, who is picking the three maximum points at stake? Everyone will wish Liverpool to pick the three maximum points, and everyone will also wish Man City to pick the three maximum points, for Liverpool not to win a single game, for Ancelotti to be fired. After this game, if Ancelotti loses or drops a single point or even a draw, Ancelotti will definitely be sacked by Liverpool. Ancelotti has his leg one inside Anfield and one outside Anfield. Ancelotti hasn't performed creditably since joining Liverpool and winning the English Premier League title 2024-2025 season. The squad was built by Jurgen Klopp. Mendy, Sadio Mane, African finest, African best, the greatest African footballer currently has always been Sadio Mane, and he did it in Africa. Yes, he did it, and he is back with Al Nassr, and he's still doing it for Al Nassr 2025-2026 Saudi Pro League season, and Sadio Mane is doing it. Mehdi, how are you doing? When you join the live stream, mashallah, thank you so much for coming back to my live stream once again. And it's about the English Premier League over the weekend. Liverpool at Anfield facing Manchester City, second in the English Premier League table with 47 points, and sixth in the English Premier League table with 39 points. They are going to face head-to-head against each other. Who is picking the three maximum points at stake? Will it be in favor of Liverpool? Charlie, hi, how are you doing? Charlie, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I hope you're good, and I hope everything has been okay since morning until evening, and I hope you've been good. Charlie, I gave my number to you out last week. You didn't call me, you couldn't send me a text message. But how is... Yeah, I remember you, Charlie. I gave my number out last week, but you couldn't text me. I was waiting for your text on WhatsApp, but you couldn't do it. So pick the number again. Talk about United, bro. Manchester United will be facing Tottenham Hotspurs this weekend. Busandabo. Man United will be facing Tottenham Hotspurs over Busandabo is saying poor. I don't know which poor he's talking about, but I know definitely it's about Liverpool. I know definitely it's about Liverpool, and Liverpool has been poor this season. Jurgen Klopp built the squad, and Slot picked over the squad, and he won the EPL title 2024-2025 season with the same squad. Now 2025-2026 season, and Slot can use the same squad to win the EPL trophy. They are now sixth after leading the table. Wait, did you give me your phone number? Yes, I did. The other time I did, but you couldn't call me, you couldn't send me a text. I did. Charlie X Malik, I did. It's +233 +233 544 250 502. I did. I mentioned my number out last week because it seems you asked me a question about my contact or something like that, and I gave it out last week. Yes, I can remember, but I couldn't hear from you. Charlie X Malik is saying, what the heck? I don't understand what you mean by what the heck. Who will win, Man United or Tottenham Hotspurs? Man United definitely picking the three maximum points at stake against Tottenham Hotspurs at Old Trafford. The three maximum points at stake will definitely be won by Manchester United. Man United is not dropping the points against Tottenham Hotspur, who won against Man United in the 2025 UEFA Europa League finals. And Man United is bent on making sure there is a revenge and there is a win to pick the three maximum points at stake to make sure they secure a comfortable lead on the top four table, to make sure they qualify into the UEFA Champions League next season. There is always going to be a great moment at Old Trafford over the weekend. And definitely it will be a moment of greatness for Manchester United, who won against Fulham, who won against Tottenham Hotspur, who won against Fulham, who won against Arsenal, who have not lost a single game after losing to Manchester United. And Man United once again winning against who else? Winning against Man City, winning against Arsenal, and winning against Fulham. And now Tottenham Hotspur is next on the line to make sure the three maximum points at stake is being won. And Liverpool, also at Anfield, will be facing Manchester City, who is picking the three maximum points. Liverpool, after Jurgen Klopp left the club, and Slot hasn't done anything better to make sure there is always a win and there is always a better win at Anfield and in all competition, despite they qualifying into the round of 16, the best of 8 teams into the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League. And Slot hasn't done anything better to make sure Liverpool smiles better, and there's always a happy smile for every single We Never Walk Alone fan. But where do you think Liverpool will be at the end of the season with the poor form that they have? Where will they be at the end of the season? Is it to win the English Premier League title, to win the UEFA Champions League, to win the Emirates FA Cup? Or what do you think Liverpool will be? What's your idea about UEFA Champions League winner? The UEFA Champions League winner, it could be 2 clubs. It could be either Real Madrid or FC Barcelona in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal has done so well in the preliminary rounds towards the round of 16. Arsenal has been the best club. They've won all their 8 matches in the UEFA Champions League. But in the round of 16, in the quarterfinals, by 4 goals to 2, to secure their playoff spot. Now it's about who is picking the 3 maximum points at stake in the playoff, and it will be Real Madrid versus SL, both home and away. So I think Real Madrid has 99.9% chance. If they beat SL Benfica, Real Madrid will have 99.9% chance of winning the UEFA Champions League. They can be in the finals, or they can be out of the UEFA Champions League. The only competitive league that they are having at the moment is the Spanish La Liga and the UEFA Champions League. They are out of the Supercopa after losing the title to FC Barcelona. They are out of the Supercopa. They are out of the Copa del Rey. But currently, at the moment, Real Madrid is bent on making sure they secure the UEFA Champions League trophy. So winning against SL Benfica will be one of the top liner for them. So my top idea about the UEFA Champions League finals and who is going to win it, it will be for Barcelona or it will be for Real Madrid. These are the 2 clubs I can pinpoint. Barca is doing so well in the UEFA Champions League despite they losing to Chelsea. They are doing so well in the Spanish La Liga. They are doing so well when it comes to the English. They are doing so well when it comes to the Spanish La Liga, and they are doing so well when it comes to the league phase and the UEFA Champions League. And everything can turn around in a better way for FC Barcelona. I'm tipping Barca to win the UEFA Champions League. That is my favorite. Barca or Real Madrid to win the UEFA Champions League. But aside these 2 clubs, it can go either way. It can go for Arsenal. It can go for Paris Saint-Germain. It can go for FC Bayern. And it can go for Sporting CP. Any of these best clubs can be in the finals. And in the round of 16 playoff, the playoff, Inter is also going to play the playoff. But these clubs, when they all qualify, that is when we are going to see the toughest and the biggest moments in the UEFA Champions League round of 16. Everyone is doing his best to make sure they cruise to the top of the table. When you join the live stream this weekend, over Valencia versus Real Madrid, and two clubs will pick the 3 maximum points at stake. Pakistan mapping is saying, I am back. Thank you for coming back. And what about World Cup? The World Cup, I will pick two countries to win the FIFA World Cup. Okay, let me pick 4 countries to win the FIFA World Cup. Portugal is 1, Spain is 2, Germany is 3, and Argentina is 4. These are my top finalists in the FIFA World Cup 2026. But the 2 of these countries, 1 will be in the finals, 2 will be in the finals. 1 will secure the final berth first before the second will secure the final berth second. But I tip Portugal and Brazil to be in the finals of the FIFA World Cup 2026. It can be either countries, but the best country I am tipping to be in the finals of the FIFA World Cup 2026 will always be Argentina, will always be Portugal. But Spain has done so well to make sure they put the country's name on the map. Spain has done so, Lamine Yamal and the rest are doing so well to make sure they put Spain on the map. But when it comes to football, when it comes to countries, when it comes to being the status quo of the UEFA Champions League, of the FIFA World Cup, it will always be about Spain, it will always be about Portugal, it will always be about Argentina, it will always be about Germany, and it will always be about England. They are best countries when it comes to football. Portugal, Argentina, Spain, Germany, England. These countries are doing so well. And when it comes to the African terrain, Morocco is super. And there are countries that will be in the FIFA World Cup 2026 and they will make a claim for themselves. They will make sure they put their countries on the map. And Ghana, my beloved country, will also be at the FIFA World Cup 2026. And they will also make a claim for my national team. They will make a claim for my country to be at the top, not at the bottom. There is always going to be a great euphoria when it comes to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But which country do you really support to put smiles on your face? Which country do you really support to make sure they represent you and they represent Africa and they represent Europe at the FIFA World Cup 2026? How is it going to be? But it's about the English Premier League, FIFA World Cup, UEFA Champions League. How is the season going to unfold? How is the season going to unfold in the UEFA Champions League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, in the Italian Serie A, and in the French Ligue 1? How is the season going to unfold for you? And which club do you really support? Which club are you putting out there to make sure you have the best moments you have the best moments for your country, you have the best moments for your club, and you have the best moments as a football loving fan? Which club do you really support? It's about the English Premier League match day 25. Liverpool at Anfield playing against Manchester City, 2023-24 English Premier League champions, UEFA Champions League champions, and FIFA Club World Cup champions, Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. 2024-2025 wasn't good enough for Man City. 2025-2026 is still falling down the pecking order for Pep Guardiola and Man City. How is the season going to be for Pep Guardiola And for Man City, how is the season going to be? How are we going to experience one of the best moments in the English Premier League? What do you think about the weekend that we are going to witness on Sunday? Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. Which one of these two clubs is picking the 3 maximum points at stake? Which one of these two clubs is going to smile over the weekend? Is it going to be for Liverpool, or is it going to be for Manchester City? And Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur at Old Trafford. I support Man United, and I think it's on good way by Carrick right now. Michael Carrick has 10 teams around for Manchester United to have the best laugh in the English Premier League. 3 matches, 3 wins in the English Premier League, and they are going to face Tottenham Hotspur, the same club they lost the UEFA Europa League to, the same club they drew 2-2-2. They are going to face the same club this weekend, and Man United in great form. Michael Carrick doing so well for Manchester United to make sure the 3 maximum points are taken in all the 3 matches he has played as an interim manager. All the matches has gone so well for Manchester United. They are heading towards another great weekend. Are we going to experience one of the best moments in the English match day 25? And it's the Spanish La Liga match day 23. Mallorca versus FC Barcelona and Valencia versus Real Madrid. How is the weekend going to turn around? I think Liverpool will win against City. Mehdi, you have a great point. Liverpool can win against Man City, but it can go either way. Man City is also bent on things couldn't go well for Liverpool, but now they are going to face one of the toughest clubs in the English Premier League. And Ghanaian international Antoine Semenyo will also be in action for Manchester City. He has scored against Liverpool on several occasions before in the 2023-2024 2024-2025 season. He did so well against Liverpool. 2024-2025 back-to-back against the top clubs, and Antoine Semenyo scored. Now we are heading towards another great fixture. Man City traveling to the Etihad Stadium to face Liverpool. It's going to be one of the toughest games this season. Mehdi is saying he thinks Liverpool will win, but it can go either way. Man City can also pick the 3 maximum points at stake. It can go either way. These 2 clubs are doing so well in the English Premier League. City better ahead of Arsenal in terms of statistics, in terms of head-to-head. City is ahead of Liverpool. But currently, these games doesn't need form guide. It needs the best team who can carry the day with the best squad to make sure they dominate the season. It can be for Liverpool, it can be for Man City, it can 2025-2026. Everyone wants to win the English Premier League. Everyone wants to be placed on top of the English Premier League table, but Arsenal is leading the pack. But who can drop a point for the other to move ahead and make sure the league title is won, or he has a best place and a comfortable space on the table? Liverpool is not doing better. 39 points in all the 25 matches that they have played in the English Premier League. Where will Liverpool be at the end of the season? Where will Man City be at the end of the season? If Man City wins against Liverpool, it closes the gap with 3 points. And if Arsenal loses, the gap now becomes 3 points. And if Man City wins against Arsenal, they win the English Premier League title. So there is always going to be a great euphoria this weekend, and the 3 maximum points at stake is much more important to Man City. It's important to Liverpool, and it will be important to Arsenal. Arsenal will be praying for Man City to lose against Liverpool, for them to go 9 points behind Man City, for them to go 9 points. Now it's 6 points. So if the Man City loses and Arsenal wins, and you add the 3 to it, it will be 9 points, and City will be second. still with the same 47 points. So if Man City picks a draw, that means they will get 48 and the points gap will be reduced to 5. How is it going to be for Liverpool? How is it going to be for Arsenal? How is it going to be for Tottenham Hotspur? How is it going to be for Manchester United? Now fourth on the English Premier League table after a great season, after a great form. They've done so well ahead of turn your notification button on. Follow all our social media platforms on Instagram and make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And I'll be back with more exclusive when it comes to sports news around the world. Don't forget to always give your best wherever you find yourself. You might never know who is watching you, and you might never know when your breakthrough will come. Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. Can Man City pick the 3 maximum points, or can Liverpool pick the 3 maximum points at stake? This weekend, whose favor will it be? Will it be for Liverpool? And in the Spanish La Liga, Mallorca versus Barcelona, Valencia versus Real Madrid. Which one of these two clubs is going to pick the 3 maximum points at stake? Maestro Edit Official. Hi, Maestro. How are you doing? Maestro, we are heading towards another weekend. Liverpool, bad internet. Yes, the internet is very poor. It's on and off. It's on and off at my location, but it's stable now. How is the weekend going to be? Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield. Who is going to pick the 3 maximum points at stake? Thank you so much, Maestro. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you for being good. Who is winning this weekend? Liverpool versus Manchester City. Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Who is picking the 3 maximum? Very good weekend. Thank you so much. And it's going to be an exciting weekend. There is going to be an exciting weekend for Liverpool, for Man City, for Man United, for Tottenham Hotspur, for Arsenal, for Chelsea. But which club? Man City is winning. Maestro Edit is saying Man City is picking the 3 maximum points against Liverpool. United is winning over Spurs. Thank you so much, Maestro Edit. Maestro Edit is saying my club, Manchester United, is winning against Spurs over the weekend. There is going to be a great euphoria at Old Trafford, and there is going to be a great euphoria versus Liverpool at Anfield. And City is winning, like my brother Maestro is saying. City is picking the 3 maximum points at stake, and Manchester United is also winning. When you join the live stream, please double tap on the screen, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. United is winning 100%, bro. Maestro Edit is saying Manchester United is winning 100%, and they will have a 100% record in 4 games as the only club to win 4 consecutive English Premier League games in the second round. 4 consecutive, not a draw, not a loss, but straight wins. If they pick the 3 maximum points against bye Maestro Edit. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Thank you. I really appreciate the little support you gave me these few minutes, and it's really important to me. This weekend, Maestro is saying Man United is winning, and Maestro is saying City is also winning against Liverpool. What do you also think? Leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll be back with more exclusive after